Hi, welcome back to Tech TV. I'm Scarlett Evans. I'm here with Phil from Y-Sun Alliance. How are you, Phil?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well.
Great.
So let's start off. Tell me about your organization. What do you do?
Okay, so Y-Sun Alliance is a not-for-profit industry alliance. We focus on large-scale outdoor IoT communications networks, particularly for things like utility networks and smart cities. So these are networks that require reliability, resilience, and of course security. Y-Sun delivers interoperable solutions for these. We've got around 320 member companies across 46 countries, and our focus is on interoperable solutions.
Amazing. Well, why don't you talk me through what's going on the screen over here and what you're showcasing today?
Okay, so what we have on the screen here is a demonstration that is currently running in a lab in Vancouver. We initially put this demo together for Distributech in 2020. There has been a lot of skepticism about whether the industry can deliver truly interoperable solutions. So we put together a demo to show it. So I will wander over here.
Yes.
So what we have in the bottom right is the actual network configuration. What we're showing on the left side is this monitor connected through a computer and a cell modem through regular internet up to Vancouver where the lab is. And then we are showing a mix of vendors' equipment all communicating on the same network. So just above that is a protocol analyzer tool called Wireshark. So this is open source for basically showing different kinds of traffic. So you can use it for Wi-Fi, internet protocols, and we have a Y-Sun field area network dissector that is processing the information. So when you look on the left side, this is a visualization tool written by one of our member companies called Exogen that is analyzing the traffic that goes over the network and working out the network topology as it goes. So when you see a device flashing green, then that is actually sending a message, and the hard black lines are the routes between different devices. So this basically is demonstrating a number of products from competing companies interoperating on a, in this case, small wireless network. But as I mentioned earlier on, these networks are really hugely scalable, so we can go up to millions of devices. In fact, in Tokyo, there are 29 million meters running on a wireless mesh network such as Y-Sun.
Wow, I mean, it's huge. It's crazy to think of that kind of scale. So can you talk me through some of these things we've got down here?
So just to get an idea of, so we got big scale networks, but with very small devices. So one of the beauties of Y-Sun is we have multiple vendors selling different radio solutions or modules. And these are a couple of the modules. These are from one of our companies, Renesas, who are one of the largest suppliers of metrology type devices, so things that fit into smart meters in the world. So this is basically one of the router devices, and this device is where you would connect the Y-Sun field area network onto a backhaul network such as fiber or cellular.
It seems that with this kind of technology as well, there are so many potential use applications. I was just wondering, are there any that you're particularly excited about, or any that are particularly, up and coming in the industry?
Oh, definitely. So our background was from the utility network, so large-scale smart meters. More recently, we've seen take up in smart cities, so for street lighting networks, smart signage, traffic signals, and things like pollution monitoring. So all of those will integrate. And also, which has been maybe not so much of a surprise, things like smart agriculture. So greenhouse management, there's even a seaweed farm in Japan that is using Wi-Sun technology to monitor things like water flow, nutrients in the seawater, that sort of thing. So lots of growing application areas.
And I was wondering, in terms of Wi-Sun and moving forward, obviously it sounds like there are so many amazing applications that you're going to see moving forward, but what else is on the horizon for the company? Is it all just about scaling at this point?
So I think, number one, we are trying to support the applications and the end users, making sure we deliver what they need. Technology doesn't stand still, so all the time there are new technology innovations, and our member companies are working on those. I mentioned we were standards-based technology, so one of the great things about standards is they deliver an evolutionary path. You don't have a situation where you throw everything away and have to start again. So we're working on that. We also collaborate with other industry players. So for example, Wi-Sun fan fits well into a cellular or a fiber environment. So we start looking at 5G. 5G doesn't solve all the problems for IoT just by itself, but Wi-Sun fan will work nicely together with 5G to give really good IoT coverage.
Amazing. Well, it sounds like you've got a very exciting future ahead of you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for showing us all of the applications of your devices. Thank you so much. This is everything now from Tech TV.